I'm Scott, and this is PLUGHITZ Live Unboxed. Today, we're going to take a look at a product that we saw at CES. This is from our new friends at Maono. It is the PD200W wired and wireless microphone. Now, this product is designed kind of for everybody. It can connect to your mixer, like our microphone here does. It can connect direct to your computer. It can connect direct to your phone. It can connect wirelessly to devices, and it can do it all at once. I've actually seen it do all of those at the same time, which is super cool. Our interview with them from CES is available at PLUGHITZlive.com/CES, and there you'll actually see us using two of them, which is pretty cool. Now, let's take a look at what actually comes in the box and if you'll need anything else to get going. So, we will. There we go. On the top here, we have information about the product. It says, for computer use, you can use wireless mode or wired mode, which includes the dongle or a USB cable. For mobile, you use the wireless dongle. And for wired mode, you would use the USB. You also have the ability to hook it into, like I said, a mixer, which is pretty cool. So here we have our user manual. This is a fairly thick user manual. Let's see if it's thick because it's got multiple languages. No, it's thick because it has a lot of information and a lot of visuals to make it easier for you to understand if you're new to microphones. Obviously, we are not new to microphones. The number of additional mics that are in this desk is ridiculous, but I'll tell you, I've heard this thing in action, and it's really impressive. So, there's how you get started. Here we have a very simple getting started guide. It's not the user manual, it's a very simple getting started guide. Let's pop our foam off the top. Inside we have a lot of things. Let's start with our box, because boxes are usually a good starting point. This is the USB-C wireless receiver, as well as two rubber gaskets. Don't know what that's about. All right. Here we have our USB-C wireless receiver. So the idea of this is it gives you the ability to plug it into the bottom of your phone, like this. And now the microphone is wireless, paired directly to it. It's actually in pairing mode, and it's letting me know that there's an accessory app that I can download if I want to take full advantage. So that is how we use it with USB-C wirelessly. Here we have, silica gel, do not eat. Here we have a USB cable. It is a USB-A to USB-C. Here I have a USB-A to female USB-C. Yep. So that I can do this and plug it into a computer. So now the computer can go wireless. And it's USB-C to USB-C in case you can't access the USB-C on your computer. So now you've got lots of ways to connect the device to computers and whatnot. I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anybody. Oh, wow. We'll come back to you in a moment, because I actually was going to forget somebody, and it explains why my bag was so heavy coming back from CES, because this has a stand direct in the box. So, very similar in concept to my stand over here. So you plug your leg into that. That finishes us off. So let's do that. All right, so here we have the stand. Ooh, it's an extendable stand, which is nice. So you can mount your microphone direct on here. Now, the microphone itself. So here we have our mic on the bottom. You can see we have a It comes in a shock mount. You don't have to put it into the shock mount. It comes in the shock mount. The thing that's nice about a shock mount is that. Because this is in a very complicated shock mount. It keeps that from sounding like a big boom, 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 right? It minimizes touch noise, desk noise, things like that. Not enough stuff comes with a shock mount. Really appreciate this. We have our mount here. This can go onto our stand here. It can go onto a regular mic stand. It can go onto a mic arm. However you want to use it. I would show it on a mic arm, but we use ours for something else now. Then on the bottom, we have 3 ports and a button. The port on top is an XLR. That's what we use here in the studio. And what we used in our interview during CES. Here we have the USB-C, which is this guy. So we plug this cable into here, and then this cable goes into your computer, and now it's a direct USB microphone. So now you can use it for simple recordings, on-the-go recordings. You could even use it. I have the USB version of this guy in the office that I use for meetings and things like that because I'm obsessive about sound quality. It's not just here in the studio. So you could use this for just about anything, but hooking up USB for like a solo record or something like that is probably your easiest way to go. It's also got a headphone jack. So the headphone is for direct monitoring. So the way I'm set up right now is I have a microphone with XLR into a mixer. The mixer goes into the computer, and then the headphones, the in-ear monitors that you see me wearing, plug into the mixer so that I can hear myself, make sure there's no background noise and things like that. This does the same, all without needing any of the rest of this. Now, obviously, you're not going to record directly here on your microphone. You are going to have to record on something, a computer, your phone, whatever, but it gives you direct recording, which is kind of nice. If you're doing a solo record like what I'm doing here, you're good to go. If you're doing a multi-record, it gets a little more complicated, but that's where our professional setup comes in. You can then hook it in and everybody can hear. On the front, we have a volume control. It has a picture of headphones and a microphone, so I suspect that it is designed for doing both. So you can change your in-ear monitoring, but you can also change the actual volume of the mic. You're probably doing them in sync, would be my guess. There's also a button on the front to allow you to mute the microphone directly. So you're in a call, let's say, and you're going to cough or you need to sneeze. You're going to, right, you don't want to destroy your colleagues or whatever. So you can hit the microphone mute button real quick and you go into mute mode and nobody's going to hear anything. And there should be some sort of visual indicator. Now, we're not going to hook this into a computer right now because that causes all kinds of issues. But what we are going to do is plug in the USB and see what we can get it to do. I've got a nice long USB-C cable down here. We're going to plug this in, see if we can get some lights and things like that to come on. So there you go. You can see there's lights around here. This allows you to, customize your look. This color here generally matches the lights inside our wall back here. You could do that. You could have it pulse or whatever. You've also got, there you go. So when I pressed it, it blinked red to let you know we were on mute, and then the light turned off. That's how you know that your microphone is muted. You press it again, boom, boom, and now our colors are back, and that's how we know that it's on. I am going to see what happens when I plug my headphones in. Wow, okay. Yeah, so even just the way we've got it right now, I can hear myself through this microphone. Sound quality is great. The mute absolutely works. And there we go. If I adjust this, it 100% adjusts the volume of the sound in my ears, sometimes to problem. But yeah, fully functional as it is. Obviously, it doesn't do anything hooked up the way it is right now, but it is fully functional, which is pretty cool. Obviously, you saw that I just opened it just now, so I have not had a whole lot of time with the product other than what you've seen. We will be doing a full product review on it and using it in some future records so that we can see it fully in action. To see that product review, you can go to PLUGHITZlive.com/reviews. Once it is published, the link will also show up in the description of this video below. If you want to see the other product reviews for a lot of other products that we've done, including this microphone and lights, the lights behind us and things like that, that's also at PLUGHITZlive.com/reviews. If you want to see other unboxing and how-to videos, you can go to PLUGHITZlive.com/unboxed and PLUGHITZlive.com/how-to. And until next time, ciao.